We love a Porsche here at Manor Park Classics, and we're putting together a fantastic collection for you for our 14th September auction. Here is one of the stars of the show. This is a beautiful 2006 Porsche 911 Carrera 2S. The S being important because that's the 350 brake horsepower, 3.8 litre, 6-cylinder, and it makes all the difference.
Call that a Porsche.
I'm trying to do a video here.
This is a Porsche. This is a 1999 Porsche Boxster 2.5 manual gearbox, but no ordinary Boxster because it's red, you may have noticed.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And this, when it was brand new in 1999, this is how it came out of the Porsche dealer to its first owner.
With this?
Leave it. Yes.
Oh.
It was £47,000, this car. It's got the aero body kit. Did I mention it was red? Black leather, red rollover hoops, red center console. It's fabulous.
Are they turbo wheels?
They are. 18-inch turbo wheels, red calipers. Look at it. Look at it. That's all very nice. How much is that?
Estimate 20 to 22,000 pounds.
Right. Ask me how much that is.
Jim, how much is that?
That is no reserve. Just feast. Feast.
Get your rotten red Porsche out of the way of my beautiful silver 911. If somebody says to you, Porsche, what do you think?
That.
No, you don't think Boxster. Nobody thinks Boxster. Boxsters are lovely cars, don't get me wrong. I love a Boxster. But you say 911. Since 1964, you say 911.
Okay, well let's say that made £25,000.
Right.
And let's say this made £2,500. How many of them could you have for that?
How many of them can you drive at one time?
Do you want to take your socks off and do the maths? Well,
Nobody wants to see my web toes.
No, you don't see your web toes, no. Drive, okay.
Drive.
Let's take them for the drive.
Okay.
And let's see which one we think, after the drive, is the better car.
I'm confident.
Come on then.
I'm confident.
Let's do that.
Go on.
Right then, Damien, look at this now.
Go on, impress me.
We're in a convertible, first thing.
Yep,
It's
I'll
a
give you that.
Porsche. It's beautiful. Listen to that.
Yeah, I can just about hear it.
Yeah, but just look, manual 2.5,
yeah, okay.
It just wants to go. It's only done 82,000 miles. This is a beautiful, beautiful car.
Well, it is, and I have to say, I do like little red touches inside, black
Yeah,
leather.
look at that, it's lovely.
It's, yeah.
See, they like it.
Oh, there you go. You see, yeah, even the local kids love it.
Yeah. So it's just nice. Look, radio CD, which is very 90s.
Old-fashioned CD
holder
holder thing.
That's not old-fashioned, that's desirable.
No, you're just old-fashioned, mate.
But what's to say your 911 hasn't got that?
I'll have to check in
You'll
a second.
check that,
So,
yes.
Before I say anything else about it, I will have to check.
I would be, yes. But isn't it lovely? Look, white dials.
Is the roof electric?
The roof is electric.
Right, okay, so yeah, that's all very civilised.
It's
yes.
all very proper. It's very, very nice. And do you know what I like about it? We're driving over a very rough car park here at Norton Priory.
Yeah.
And it's behaving itself extremely well.
Yeah, my fillings aren't being rattled out.
No,
so
they're not.
I'll grudgingly admit that.
And it has sports suspension. It's sat on 18-inch wheels.
Yeah.
It's very well shocked. But I do like this car.
Ooh, it's quite low, apparently.
It is, but I do like it. It's very, very nice.
It feels very smooth, actually.
It's very smooth. So this is, as Porsches go, and bearing in mind how much it may be.
I know it's a huge bargain. You've always got that one ahead of me.
See, they like it again.
It's if they start throwing things we need to worry.
But look.
Oh, yes. And the brakes work as well.
The brakes work as well, yeah. That's that Peugeot pulls out on us.
Pleased to see that, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
But I do like this car.
Okay, it's a very, very nice car.
Oh, thank you. That's all I wanted to
No,
hear.
no, there's a caveat to that,
Oh, is
which
there?
is I'll
Go on.
show you what an even better car is in a second.
Okay, let's do that then.
Okay, it's very nice.
Thank you.
Even the local kids seem to like it, we think,
Yeah.
maybe. But I am now going to show you what a real Porsche is like. So come and have a ride in my 911.
Come on then.
Right, Jim, are you ready to see what a proper Porsche is?
Well, we'll see.
I'm looking at instruments that with a speedo that goes up to 200 miles an hour. Although we may not do that down here.
Well, let's hope not. Yes, it's.
Do you feel 350 brake horsepower?
I do.
Possibly not on that little short stretch, but
I
still.
do feel the power, but it's different times, different engine. I mean, bearing in mind it's 1300cc more than the red one.
It is, and it sounds it,
Yes, it does.
and it feels it.
Yes, it does.
But then again, it is a considerably more expensive car. This
And
is.
considerably
I mean,
newer.
yes, and only 37,000 miles on this one as well. So it's kind of barely run in, really.
Yes, it is lovely, and it's very, as a 911 should be.
I was about to say, what do you think of the inside? I always think that a Porsche in silver with a black leather interior,
It's classical.
it's classic. Okay, you know, it's perhaps not the most adventurous thing, but there's a reason why it's popular, and that reason is because it looks mega.
Yes, it
And
does.
this is all very nice stitching.
It's
on
beautiful.
The dash, you know, it feels a quality piece of kit, really, doesn't it?
It does, and do you know what? This might sound like a strange thing to say, but certain cars have a certain smell in a good way, and this has got that smell that the Porsche leather gives you. I think it sounds kind of crazy, but you've got to understand. Some people will get it, some people won't. But because I've been around cars a long time, I always think cars have a certain smell about them, and a Porsche is quite good.
Fortunately, it masks the smell of your aftershave, Jim. Oh, the kids are still there. They can't.
Are they?
We can't hear them though because we're in a hardtop, which is a bit of a shame because actually this engine and exhaust combo does sound mega and a lot better than your Boxster. But I can't really demonstrate it too much because these are public roads and that would be irresponsible. But this thing will go. You know, there's no two ways about it. You can feel
You're very
it.
fond of this, aren't
Feel it's red. I love this.
Would you like to put a bid on it?
I really, really want it.
Why don't you put
Maybe-
a Simon bid on?
No, maybe I need to speak to Fast and Funded.
Yes, that's a good idea. Speak to Kurt and then organise a telephone bid. Go online.
Well, I can't do a telephone bid, can I? Because I'm sat on the podium. That would be a bit silly because Julian's right next to me.
True.
Commission bid.
Commission
maybe.
bid, yes.
Yeah. Too many cars, not enough space.
Yes. But enough money.
But enough money. Now, are you convinced now that this is the better car?
Well, I think the thing to say is, in their own way, for very different reasons, they're both as good as each other.
Yes. Once you put price in the equation, yes, they're both great value propositions, aren't they? Because this is the better car, but it's the more expensive car. You know, what's that one going to make? It's probably going to make, you know, maybe a quarter, fifth of what this one will.
Probably.
Is it only a quarter, a fifth as good? No.
And I think the thing to take from all this is, yes, this is beautiful, it's lovely, it's all the things you want it to be, as is the red one, but the thing to take from it is, for me, a 911 is a 911, and that is spectacular and special. However, an entry-level Boxster can also be equally as spectacular, and, as you know, something that we like here is the starter classic.
Yes.
Because you get classic car insurance on the Boxster, which will be quite inexpensive. And at the end of the day, imagine having your first or second car or your classic car as a red Boxster.
It's a fantastic way to get into a really special car. And a first rung on the Porsche ladder for somebody, maybe. You know, maybe have some time with a Boxster, enjoy it, sell it again through us, buy a 911 while you're at it. You know, work your way through the models.
I'm sure there can't be many people who said or can say that they bought a Porsche Boxster as their first car. However, did you know that Freddie Flintoff did?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
Well, no, maybe I should have known that because I do watch Top Gear. But
There
well,
you go.
yeah. Freddie's
Quite an exclusive club.
quite deep pockets, Freddie. But you know, yeah.
Well, yes, maybe. But anyway, there we go.
So are we going to call it a draw then?
Shall we call it a draw?
Let's call it a draw.